Brad Williams, Frugal Finance, food waste. I know we're a little bit off subject here, but this is the frugal part of Frugal Finance. It's amazing the level of waste we see in the United States, specifically in the way of food. Something to the tune of 30 to 40%, maybe 50% of food is wasted due to any number of reasons. So the topic here is how to reduce food waste. Here's a staggering statistic. On average, and this is 2024, the average American spends $450 a month on food away from home. That means restaurants, the Starbucks, the Chipotles, etc. And I suspect, this is anecdotal, I could do the research, but I'm too lazy to do that, so you can comment. But the stats probably reflect a large percentage of that $452 in food / cocktails / beverages is wasted. So we can all play a part in reaching the National Food Waste Reduction Goal to reduce food waste by 50% by the year 2030. Start using these tips today to reduce food waste, save money, and protect the environment. At the grocery store, when eating out, pre-plan and write your shopping list before going to the grocery store. As you write your list, think about what meals you'll be preparing the following week and check your fridge to see what items you already have. When at the store, buy only what you need and stick to your shopping list. Be careful when buying in bulk, especially items that have a limited shelf life. If available, purchase ugly fruits or vegetables that often get left behind at the grocery store but are safe to eat. Ugly produce has physical imperfections but are not damaged or rotten. Ugly fruits and vegetables are safe and nutritious and sometimes be found at discounted prices. When eating out, ask for smaller portions to prevent plate waste and keep you from overeating. You can also request a takeaway box to take leftovers home instead of leaving food on your plate. In the kitchen, storage and prep. Check the temperature settings of your fridge. Keep the temperature at 40 degrees or below to keep food safe. Temperatures of your freezer should be 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Use the Foodkeeper app for information on how to safely store different foods to maintain freshness and quality. Refrigerate peeled or cut veggies for freshness and to keep them from going bad. Use your freezer. Freezing is a great way to store most foods to keep them from going bad until you are ready to eat them. Check the Foodkeeper app for information on how long items can be stored in a freezer. Create a designated space in your fridge for foods that you think will be going bad within a few days. Check your fridge often to keep track of what you have and what needs to be used. Eat or freeze items before you need to throw them away. If you have more food on hand than you can use or you need, consider donating your extra supply or packaged foods to a local food pantry or a food drive. Learn about food product dating. Many consumers misunderstand the purpose and meaning of the date labels that often appear on packaged foods. Confusion over the date labeling accounts for an estimated 20% of consumer food waste. Except for infant formula, manufacturers are not required by federal law or regulation to place quality-based date labels on packaged food. There are no uniform or universally accepted descriptions used on food labels for open dating in the United States. As a result, there are a wide variety of phrases used for product dating. FDA supports efforts by the food industry to make best if used by the standard phrase to indicate the date when a product will be at its best flavor and quality. Consumers should examine foods for signs of spoilage that are past their best if used by date. If the products have changed noticeably in color, consistency, or texture, consumers may want to avoid eating them. If you have questions or concerns about the quality, safety, and labeling of the packaged food you buy, you're encouraged to reach out to the company that produces the product. Many packaged foods provide the company's contact information on the package. Manufacturers apply date labels at their own discretion and for a variety of reasons. Most common is to inform consumers and retailers of the date to which they can expect the food to retain its desired quality and flavor. Industry is moving towards more uniform practices for date labeling of packaged foods, but for now, consumers may see different phrases used for product dating, such as sell by, best by, expires on, etc. At home, cooking, serving, and enjoying food with family and friends. Use ugly fruits or vegetables to whip up healthy smoothies and soups for your friends or family. No one will notice the difference. Be creative and have fun. Create new dishes and snacks with leftovers or items you think will go bad if not eaten soon. Have a cook-off to find out who can come up with the best dish. Follow the 2-hour rule. For safety reasons, don't leave perishables out at room temperature for more than 2 hours unless you're keeping it hot or cold. If the temperature is above 90 degrees, food shouldn't be left out for more than an hour. Also, remember to refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. Use serving size information on the nutrition facts label to help you portion meals or snacks. You can always add more to your plate after finishing off the first helping. Prepare too much food for a party at your home? Pack extras in containers for guests to take home or take some over to your neighbors as a nice gesture. Have a friendly competition with your friends or family members so you can go the longest without any food waste. A freezer. Using a freezer is probably one of the best tips I can recommend in terms of just overall frugality. It's amazing how much time saving just placing items into a freezer. Going to the store every other day is such a waste of time. Freeze it, then use it. That's just my recommendation. Comment. Brad Williams, Frugal Finance. Thanks for watching. Hope that helps. See you soon.